Hey everybody, it's me Benito from The Most Rad Nerd, and my co-host Ahmnestria is on with me, which is exciting. It looks like you have Mickey Mouse ears.
Oh, I'm
We
making
haven't
my
done a
background
show.
cooler, but there's not much I can do during the day because
Yeah, right. We
it's
haven't
great.
done a show in a while.
I think the last time we did one, I had a whole different house. So,
Yeah, probably. And I don't think I posted that one for some reason. So anyway, Go RPGs from the Synergy Nation Network. Make sure you head over there and check out all the great shows. This is going to be a short show as far as that goes. I don't have time to plug everything like I normally do, but just go over to Synergy Nation Network. I think it's synnet.net. Go there and check out all the super cool shows. We just got back from Grand Con, and that was a freaking blast. It's kind of what kicks off the con season for us. Well, for just about anybody, because it's so early in the year. Anybody that's a nerd. Super fun. All the shows that were there did a great job. Had great celebrity interviews. Had great man on the street interviews. We did live D&D. For D&D just for laughs, and it was probably one of the best shows that we've had.
Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, how would you like to pet that little shark dog in 3D virtual reality?
Right. So today's show is about VR. Do we call it VTT, VR, VTT?
I don't know, but if they don't, they should.
Yeah, there's a lot of I was gonna say numbers, a lot of numbers in there. So I don't know too much about it, and I want to pull the trigger on VR, and I'm this close, but I just keep feeling like the minute I do, then the technology is just gonna go, and I missed out. Like I should have waited just a little bit longer, and I got something that's outdated. Does it advance? Is it advancing really quickly?
I don't feel like it is yet, but they are coming out with a new Valve Index from Steam, and I'm told that it's supposed to be better. So,
but the technology, if you buy it, the hardware, like that's fine. It's just updating it with the new software and whatnot, right? So I'd probably be okay.
Yeah. So like I have the Valve Index, just a $1,000 setup you get from Steam. And I've had it for 2 years, and I still don't feel a need to upgrade. So I don't feel like it's advancing like as a computer would.
Right. My buddy has the Oculus. Is that the one through what's the Facebook?
Meta.
God,
I make fun of those people. No, I don't. But so there's a lot that you cannot do on like an Oculus unless you hook it to your PC.
Right, which is what he does. He has this crazy mega expensive thousands of dollars.
So at that point, why not just get like a Valve Index, But
really,
having the option to be wireless is, I guess, nice. But I mean, there is an wireless option for the Valve Index now, where it's an attachment that like sends the signal. Obviously, it's not as good as being wired, but there is that option. But it's like $500 or something like that. I want to say it's not cheap.
So, but just be wired. I mean, you're just sitting there. You're not walking around your room.
Oh, I am. I have full body tracking. I'm a nerd.
Oh, snap. That's cool.
So actually, my whole setup is on the floor back here. But so I have a hip tracker, feet trackers. Obviously, the controllers are my hands and my head.
Right.
So I actually get a little bit of a workout when I'm in VR because you want to kick people. You got to actually kick them. You want to walk up to somebody, you got to walk in your room, but I will end up in random corners of this room and be like, I'll like pull off my headset and realize I'm like this close to my wall, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then I just.
So you're telling me that's what I should do? I should get all the tracking stuff.
It is definitely worth it in my opinion. So I enjoy. So the Valve Index controllers. It has individual finger tracking, and it can tell when your fingers are close but not touching, so you can not just do this, but like you can like do this stuff, which is kind of cool. Although I am kind of waiting for them to have just a full-on glove and that's it. And
so It's funny you said that about the gloves. I was watching a deal on technology on VR and how it's advancing, and it was a glove that had resistance. So
Oh
like
yes, I've
like if
seen
you're going
those.
to pick up an orange or something, the gloves would stop you at a certain point, so it felt like you had something in your hand. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
that is the if I was going to get so a lot of people that I know are starting to get the haptic feedback vest, but they just vibrate when someone touches you, so you feel the vibration.
Oh yeah, all right.
But there's a negative feedback one that like it's the glove where it instead of like grabbing an item and the glove vibrates, it stops your fingers, so it feels like you're actually grabbing an item. And they do have that in a like vest and pants, but obviously they're thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But like,
Did you say in your pants?
there's pants. You can use your imagination. What people probably use that for.
You know where? Yeah, you know where my.
Only wholesome content, I am sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
use it for wholesome content.
no, I just have it's like a little tracker that sits on like a belt, and then I have little straps on my feet. And if you wanna kick someone or if you wanna teabag them, you actually have to do a squat. So you get a little bit of a workout. You're not just sitting in a room.
All right, you're speaking my language. No, I'm just kidding. It does sound fun, and I'm so close.
And there is already some D&D rooms where like there's a table and you can like make the table and like put little things on it, and there's giant dice that you can just throw, and if you roll a nat 20, like fireworks come out.
That's cool. All right, so I don't want to steal your thunder about any of that. So I'm gonna let you talk about Dungeon Full Dive. Do you want me to bring something up? Like maybe should I try to pull up your website maybe? Okay, so you are here to talk today about Dungeon Full Dive, and that's a whole VR situation, right?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it. I'm very interested.
Okay, so I mean, as we're looking at the trailer right now, just this still photo, this is kind of what you see normally when you're gaming, like playing D&D online on, say, like Roll20 or some of the other platforms.
Right.
Which it's nice, like the dynamic lighting is nicer, but I mean, imagine looking at that instead,
Wow. So
and the dungeon master puts these together for you, and then it's like you're like, well, you could just hit play, but it's like you're standing at a virtual table, but then when you move your character, you can jump into your character and play them.
Oh, that's super cool. All right, so you're not just moving minis around; you stepped into your character.
So yeah, you place your character where you're going, and yeah.
All right, so what is this we're seeing?
They are their character.
That's
what we're seeing.
Oh.
You can change and you can change how they look.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how involved it is, but I was reading on there that I was gonna back it, but I found it too late. But if you backed so much money, you got their artist would put your custom characters in these games.
Right.
And cool. I'm assuming that it will be some sort of character creation option, so you can customize your characters even more than what you see here. But
oh, this is the Kickstarter trailer, right? Okay.
Yeah, this is just the trailer. As I read into it, there's a lot of like customization that you'll be able to do.
So when does this release then? Is it already out, or is this?
It's not out yet. I thought it was later this year, but let me double check.
So this will give. It's not really called 1D&D anymore, but this will give their virtual tabletop a run for its money for sure. And
then it's for PC only. So like your friend that has the Quest, he would have to be plugged into his PC to do it. A lot of people don't want to make that like investment into VR. So I do think that the websites and stuff like that will still have a following, but like the ones that have VR are obviously going to probably go the VR route unless they absolutely just hate it for some reason. Like if it releases and it's not good, we don't know yet. Like it's not out.
The trailer looks amazing. Let's keep going here. The trailer looks amazing. So if they can, I mean, I realize they're showing the best of the best right now. Wow.
Yeah, I'm right here. It says, I'm looking at their site. It says, customize your character equipment, background, stats, and more. They have a powerful character editor that lets you create your own unique adventure. And then there's a bunch of concept art, which looks really nice.
This is really cool.
You create your own maps, dungeons, and worlds with a map builder. It offers a variety of handcrafted 3D maps for you to directly use for your adventures, or of course you can modify and make your own. So they have some pre-made maps if you are just throwing something together.
Right. I'm watching the trailer.
It says right here, it can be played with mouse and keyboard or in VR, so your friends on PCs can still join. It's crossplay is supported between all PC and VR users.
Well, that's wow. Okay. Wow, that's pretty.
They're building the dungeon in this one.
Okay. Yeah, I like that idea that you can move your character and then play that character.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's really super cool.
And I'm assuming as it goes, like it'll add the like homebrew races, the regular like the Haragons and.
Sure. Well, with Hasbro releasing all of the, the content again, legit, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, that would be. You could do all kinds of really cool stuff. The homebrewy stuff, hopefully, like you said, that's just something that you can just add in super easy. So are you doing anything right now in VR that's similar to this? Like, what do you spend a lot of your time in VR doing?
I do a lot of escape rooms right now, which, it's kind of like this, where they're puzzles and you got to figure it out how to progress. There are like 3D fighting worlds where you're fighting each other, or it's not all together though, which is, something I would like.
Oh, right. Well, this would be kind of that then, if this is everything they said it'll be.
Yeah, so it says planned release date is 2023. So sometime this year is planning to come out.
Okay. I like it. I wonder if you'll be able to then some people just love building worlds and maps. I wonder if you could just build stuff, put it on there for other people to get a hold of and use.
I do believe so. Yeah. I'm like that on Valheim, where I literally log in and I just build things.
You know what you would love, and I just figured this out probably first of the week. It is a world builder. It's called, I think, Townscape or Town Builder. I showed it to Meg, and she's been on the thing nonstop for 2 weeks, literally, in towns. But it's not the kind where you have really two things. You either click to put a building in place, or you click to take that building out, and you're just building cityscapes. You're not trying to do the whole economics thing, keep people happy and fed and this and that. You're just building beautiful towns and cities and things. Okay, here we go. So this is what I was saying you would love. I know we did a little jumping around here, but check this out. So this is so super cool. Can I do it this way? Here we go. So you don't just build like one row houses. Once you start stacking them, then you can pick. And that's the other thing, is you can only pick the color. But see how there was like trees and stuff in there in that one area and little grassy lands? So depending upon how you build your houses, like in a square or a circle, you fill it in to be grass. So, Meg's gone from building cities to then she built like farmlands. Everybody's asking for like boats and people that just maybe just walk around, or cars that drive around that don't actually control, but they live in your city. But look at this.
Interesting.
Right. And so all you're doing is just building, and people have gone back and recreated like beautiful castles in England and other places. The Strahd's Castle somebody built. Yeah. Right. All right. So anyway, so you're for sure going to get this, and you have enough VR friends that play D&D that you'd be able to do this as a DM and get some players.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that everybody I know that I play with at least has a PC, and it is PC.
True.
Why are you like this? Huh.
True. So I'm curious though, without the VR headset, so you move. Okay, so you picked up your piece. I'm such a noob to VR, so that's why I'm asking questions. So you pick up your piece if you're playing PC, move it into place, and then just using the controller. I'm sorry, the keyboard and your mouse, then you're moving your person around or you're doing whatever the prompts are to tell you what to do, where opposed to wearing a headset. And then you would just, I don't know how that works. I don't understand the differentiation between.
I think you'd understand it more. So you could try this out with me sometime, but like VR chat, it's free on Steam. You can use it on your PC. You can use it through your like VR headset. And that's usually where I go to hang out with people, is we just get in the VR chat and hang around, talk, play games, whatever. But yeah, like, so if you're in a desktop, it's clear that you can tell who's in a desktop and who's not, because, you know, they don't have their arms, you know, going everywhere because they don't have the arms. They just have a mouse. So they have one arm that you can see moving around.
Oh, I gotcha.
But all right. So I assume it would be similar to that. So you interact with things with clicking, and you move with WSAD or whatever it is. And
right.
You can tell it's been a hot minute since I've played a game where I've needed my keyboard.
Go ahead. I keep looking off to the side because you're on the side of my giant screen now, because I've split it. I keep forgetting to look at the camera. So it would be like Second Life before VR came out.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, if you were okay, I get it. That's making sense to me now. I can put that together. All right, so you got enough friends to play. That would be cool. I think it'd be fun to VR roll dice. Just like
it is, because you just throw them as hard as you can, and there you go.
Throw them at people.
Oh, and in the world that I've seen, the dice are like the size of your face, so like you're just chucking them.
But okay, so here I'm going to call you out a little bit on this. So if you're going to play this, that means you can't harass people like you do in regular VR and give people crap. It sounds like you like to do.
No, I'm a saint in VR.
That you like to go in and get
I may or may not be a menace to society in there, but it's fine.
What does your VR person look like?
So it's actually a character that I've been working on.
Yeah. Do you have it somewhere we can see it?
I have a photo of when I was working on it. I will send it to you.
All right.
It's a work in progress, but so when I walk up to people and I hit their face with my one hand, it makes a boop noise. So I can like boop their noses, but the other one, if I walk up to them and hit them with my other hand, it slaps them.
Oh God! So you just walk around hitting people in VR?
No.
That's what it sounds like to me.
No, I hit my friends. Okay. Be fine. Mm-hmm. I took a photo of actually my character and the person you know's character who we were playing together.
It starts with a K.
No, that one starts with a D.
I know the D one. Oh, here, you sent it? Where'd it go?
It's on your I sent it to you in Discord. But
oh, that's cool. That's you and D?
Yeah.
It's so great that you can look like anything you want, because that doesn't look anything like D.
No.
Literally.
But she has purple tipped hair. And
I love it. That's freaking rad.
She also has like cat feet and 3 tails, but you know.
Oh, right. As you would.
Yeah, as one does.
Okay, so what else is cool about this other than just everything that we're seeing?
Well, I mean, people are always looking for ways to get even more into D&D. This is quite literally putting you in D&D.
Right. Oh, it's got the standard character sheet I see there. That's cool.
Yeah. And I'm sure I would have more information if I was able to like get in on their backing list, but actually it got fully funded very quickly.
Oh, I could see. Yeah, I can see why. I would definitely buy it. I would definitely get into VR just for this type of stuff.
Well, and the thing I like about what they're doing is you don't need to make that VR investment to even try it. So like, I have a friend who didn't know if they wanted to make that jump into having just an entire VR.
Right.
So I had them playing with me on PC, and they had fun in PC, but they wanted more interaction. They wanted to be more into it, and so they ended up getting a VR headset just to be more into the games. And then you have 2 arms, and you can flip your friends off and slap them and give thumbs up and poke them in the eyes. Whatever you want to do.
No, that makes sense. And you just said that sometimes it's a workout. I could see playing Dungeons and Dragons in VR and fighting things.
Yeah, well, there was one escape room that you had to actually pull chains. You had to do this, and it was a lot. And then you had to climb stuff, and so you had to go like this.
Yeah.
And I actually was my arms were getting tired because it was hours of doing that because you had to climb everywhere.
You could feel the burn.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I was like, my arms are gonna be sore from virtual climbing.
I'm going to Dragon Con into August. Wonder if there'd be anything here there that they're going to do some stuff. I mean, that would be a big deal. I mean, Gen Con, obviously.
Oh, it looks like they were looking for people to do the test.
Well, there you go. That's you.
Welcome to this brand new developer update. We're still set farther future. We want to give our community an opportunity to work with us on feedback. Therefore, we're happy to announce that we are launching the first play test for Dungeon Full Dive in January of 2023 for all of the Kickstarter backers.
Well, that was you, right?
I didn't get in to back it because I found it a little bit too late, and they had already reached their goal plus.
Yeah, I forgot you said that. Shoot. Well, yeah, I get these news updates are fantastic, but people want to see things working. I don't want to let's see it. Give me a little
reviewing possible for an open beta for next year. If you're interested, subscribe to our newsletter. But they have a Discord server.
Oh, do they?
The invite's invalid. Never mind. Don't go. It's a trap.
Are you like me? You're just flooded with Discord groups and stuff. I had to clean house. I had too many.
I don't have a whole lot of servers.
Oh, geez. I got too many. Way too many. Let's see. It says the Kickstarter was funded 2,300%. Holy
cow. It was a lot over.
It probably isn't going to say what they got. It's probably you shouldn't be paying attention. Yeah, I wonder.
Well, there was I think the most that you could invest was $2,000.
No kidding.
You got a portrait of yourself in the taverns. There was a portrait of you in the taverns in the game. Their artist would make a portrait of you,
right?
And put it in the game.
Man, that's a lot of money. Well, cool. All right. So we should do a follow-up then, right?
Yeah, I wish there was more updates. I feel like there should be more by this point since we are halfway through 2023.
Right? No, you're right. It would be nice to get some video. You know who was really good about that was Wormwood. Man, those guys were constantly making videos every week of progression on tables and new things that were coming out, and then different, add-ons you could get to your game table. People are visual. They want to see that stuff. I want to see that stuff. Get me excited about it. Not that I'm not, but you know what I mean?
Looks like they originally planned to release in January of this year, but it seems that has not happened.
That didn't happen. Well, the game testing did. All right.
Oh, well, it says, release Q2, second quarter. Weren't we in the second quarter? We're getting close.
We're in the 4th month, yeah. Well, that's the first quarter, right?
Yeah, so second quarter is...
Quarters are 3 months, so...
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're about to be in the 5th month tomorrow, so they have one more month. Otherwise, they've lied.
They tend to do that. Did you mess around at all with that Dungeon Alchemist?
I haven't. Yeah, I need to. I've just been actually just super busy with my new job. So
I hear you. Yeah, super busy, right? Well, anything else you want to say about VR?
Everybody's free to join me. My VR name is the same name that's in my little box right here.
Yeah. So get ready to get hit in the face, sounds like.
No, I'm very nice.
Funny. All right. Well, I'm glad that we got to talk. It's been a while. It's cool to do a show again.
Yeah. And maybe we're going to play a VR D&D session sometime.
God, wouldn't that be cool? That's the one thing. We've known each other forever. We talk D&D and nerd stuff and RPG stuff, but we've never got a chance to play together. So this might be an opportunity to do that.
Test it out. I'll be your DM. You get to be a player.
Yay. Right. See, the people at home don't know. I live in Omaha, Nebraska, and Ahmnestria lives in Des Moines, which is like 600 miles from here. So we saw each other last year for a hot second at the Ren Fair.
From afar. Across the crowd.
Meg felt like garbage, and yeah, other than that, I don't remember the last time we saw each other in person. Years.
I want to say it was before NebCon turned into what it is.
Probably, yeah. Wow.
When it was at that hotel
that they tore down.
Yeah.
It'll never ever be the same. They effed that whole thing up.
It was you, me, and Meg. We all hung out for hours, and then like the rest of that crew kind of showed up later.
Really? I must have been drunk. I kind of remember that.
Oh, you both were. Yeah.
I kind of remember. I remember there was a bar, and I think I remember that you and I got a drink.
Yeah, because we went into the room party, and their drinks were so bad. I was like, I'm just going to pay for one at the bar.
Funny. All right. Well, everybody out there get a VR headset. Hang out with Ahmnestria.
Yeah, come hang out with me.
Or do it on PC. Won't be as fun, it doesn't sound like. Oh, my dog. Has she been down here the whole time?
Yeah, she's been down there since Meg came down.
Hey, Moo, come here. You want to say hi?
Moo the meme dog. Sometimes I still get memes of her popping up from time to time.
Yeah, she pops up all the time. Here she is. It's the Moo. Look at that big fat head.
I was getting assaulted by this because I wasn't holding it, so that's why I have this now.
Oh.
When he wants attention, he knows that if he sticks his claw in my leg, it works.
All right, Moo, you can hop down. All righty. Well, everybody, this was Go RPGs presents The Most Rad Nerd and Ahmnestria. We got to come up with a nickname for you too. I mean, I know Ahmnestria is. So Most Rad Nerd and
why do you hate Ahmnestria?
I love Ahmnestria. I think it's awesome, but I'm just saying. And most coolest nerd Ahmnestria? I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, you want like a title with my nickname?
Mm-hmm. Most Rad Nerd, Benito Garcia. Most something Ahmnestria.
We'll workshop it.
We'll put a pin in it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Funny. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I know we're kind of all over the place on this one. I'm going to go back. I'm going to edit it. You won't even know. It's going to be nice and smooth, and it's going to be awesome. And the next time we come back, I think I want to talk about, do you do any Discord D&D sessions?
All the time.
Yeah, I have one that goes every day. It's gone every day since November. Every day, except for Saturday and Sunday.
I don't know if mine's that active, but yeah.
Yeah, every day. So we can talk about Discord D&D and how you do it and how I do it. That might be kind of interesting.
Okay.
Cool.
On game.
Right. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so everybody, thank you. I'm going to sign off here and stay tuned for the next really cool video that we'll make.
Bye, friends.
Bye.